Hi there. I'm actually live, finally, after 3 weeks and a day. Just getting me set up here. Okay. Hi there. My name is Wendy Keys Turnbull, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Haven't been on for 3 weeks because hi Gina. I had a knee surgery, had a total knee replacement, and I've had a house full of people. My exchange student daughter from Norway and her husband and 18-month-old son were here. My brother is here from North Carolina right now visiting. And this is the first time the house has been empty. My husband just took the Norwegian family to Buffalo to catch a plane, unfortunately, to Newark so they can catch some kind of ground transportation to JFK to catch their flight to Norway because their SAS flight was canceled because SAS is on strike. So anyhow, I'm a little unorganized. I am feeling better, Gina, thanks. But I just wanted to show you the things that I've purchased from the mini catalog, which is just about everything in the mini catalog, let's be honest. I have my big Christmas card class coming up in September, and so I needed to get everything and start to think about card samples and things like that. So it's been a long recovery. It's still ongoing, obviously, but I'm getting back into the groove of things. So let me switch the camera around, and I'm just going to go through all the different things that I've purchased, and that's going to be it for today. We're not going to do any stamping today, so hang on while I switch you around. See how this looks. That looks pretty good. Okay, so let me see. Maybe I'll zoom it in just a little bit if it'll let me. Oh, that's too much. There we go. Okay. Everything's kind of a mess. My desk is a mess. Everything is a mess. So I'll still be doing a raffle though for a prize. So be sure that you comment if you're watching between now and tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, Thursday morning at 11. And I will do a drawing at that point, hopefully. Okay, so let's just look. So the host code for this month is ZF39MUZR, and that is through August 15th because my next card class is August 13th, 14th, and 15th. So let's just go through these. So this is the new July-December mini catalog, and I'm a little late reviewing it because obviously it came out just as I was having my surgery. I had my surgery on June 27th. So let's see what we've got here. So this kit, I guess, is a huge hit, the Nourish and Flourish kit, and it comes with a little lunch bag, and I think that's very popular. It's not really my taste, but it's cute. I like it, but I wouldn't know what to do with that little lunchbox, and I have enough lunchboxes lying around, so a little bit about kits. Okay, first set. All right, I probably should have put these in order, but I'm going to go ahead and set them up here on my table where I can look at them and pull out the ones that I'm, whoops, that's not a good thing to do. Let me just get organized a little bit here. And I'm dropping them everywhere. Okay. So, that one up too. Of course, I have some that are non-Christmas as well. So, I may not bother showing you those. Okay, first one is Sweet Candy Cane Sweet, and I did buy the sweet on this and then some extra, but this is the set. And this is how I keep track of what I have. I have a giant Rolodex type thing that I put these in. So every time I get a new stamp set, I assemble it. I cut out the die cuts to go into a scrapbook that I keep of them so that, it's a scrapbook that I use, but it has all of my die cuts in it so that I can look through it and say, oh, I want to use that. And then I keep them in here, the dies themselves. If they do truly coordinate with the set, I keep them right in with the set. If they say they coordinate, but they really could be used with anything, I keep them in a separate bin of current dies. Let me grab that. So I have this art bin that has all of the ones that really go, that could be used with anything. So this one does say that it coordinates with something. Brightest Glow stamp set. It's called Labels Aglow, but it's really something that could be used with anything. So I keep that in there, that sort of thing. Okay. Okay, so this stamp set, they have a lot of ideas in here. I haven't come up with exactly what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'm going to show you the paper and everything later. It's going to be easier to go through the stamp sets first and then go through the paper. I also have this Christmas banners because that came with it. I'm probably going to reach in front of the camera a lot here. So this is the Christmas banners, and because there are actual banners here, I do keep these in. So this piece of magnetic thing that I have in these, it's actually vent covers that I got from Lowe's hardware store. And I cut them down. It comes in a 15-inch by 8-inch, I think. And these are 5 by 7. So I cut it into thirds and then I cut an inch off the top of it. This is just some remnants of some other pieces, but that's how I store everything. So this one, I have all kinds of ideas of things that we can do with it. We do have the berries, some of the berries and things that can be cut out. So this was just going to be a simple card with a banner and some foliage sticking out from behind the banner, that for the Christmas card thing. All right, so there's the first two. Oops. Put this back in here. If anybody is interested to know more about how I organize everything, just let me know, and I will do a whole Facebook Live, Tuesday night Facebook Live on it, and show you some different ideas. I feel like I've got it down finally. All right, let me put these back here and let's go on to the next page. I really like this paper. You know what? Maybe I will show the paper as I go along, if I can find it here easily. I have this whole pile behind me. There we go. So here's the paper. I have a rolling cart behind me with all of the different accessories and things on it. Find a thing to open this. Guess I'll do it with my scissors. Okay. So here's the paper. This is called Sweetest Christmas. And we have this with the stripe on the back. And it's my understanding from watching somebody else's video that the this coordinates with some of the striped paper. You can cut it out and the stripes are cut out perfectly. So I'll be playing with that for sure. All right, so there's the first page, and the second page, all just red and white candy canes with some green and white stripe on the back. That looks like that would coordinate with it. But there's one specifically that the other person I was watching. So we've got the stripe and some red with polka dots. And this one, I think this one coordinates with it perfectly. And then the back of that is some green with oblong type of polka dots. And we've got the green and red candy canes with some red and white stripe. And so this one would coordinate with that die also. And last but not least, we have some candy stripes with some diamonds in red and white. Okay, and with that, we also have some bling. Let's see what the bling is for this one. So much stuff. Getting ready for my Christmas card kit club. Oh, why do I not have those in here? Where are they? They must be in something else because I know I got, Well, I'm not finding these. I know oh, wait a minute. That's them right there. Yes, it's this. So this is adhesive backed seasonal sequins. We might as well open one. I have to eventually anyways, right? Okay. Hi, Aunt Bev. Excellent. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. I don't really want to make a mess of this, but it's the only way to get them out. So we have some red and some green and some like opalescent and some gold. And they are sequins, but they're also self-adhesive, so they have adhesive backs. And what else? Oh, yep, and we have the red and white glimmer paper that comes with this kit, this set. And that is right here. I think this has a flap. Yes, it does. Doesn't look that white. I wonder if this is the right stuff. No, this is a different one. Okay. It's the... Is it? 6x6. Okay, it's this one up here then. Here we go. Red and white glimmer paper. I have a lot of this. Real red and white. So we've got our red and we've got our white. Very pretty. Very pretty. I love the red. And I actually have some red 12x12 glimmer paper from last year that looks identical to it. So I'm going to cheat and cut some of that up too. Be able to use that. Okay. So that's the first one that I first set that I got. Moving on. There they are individually. Okay. Let's see, did I get, yes, I got spruced up. So here's the set. Here's what they look like, and they coordinate with the spruced up outline dies, which will be in here. You'll see. So this is the photopolymer stamp sets, the clear ink, the clear sets. And I'm running out of my Lowe's vent covers, so I had to use little things that are actually made specifically for this, but I gotta go buy some more vent covers. So this is nice because it has things to cut out pretty much almost everything here. Typically I will outline in a neon color what things have dies that match them. I just haven't gotten to that yet, but I will be doing that soon. So lots of different things you can do with this one. So there will be some die cutting during the card making class in September. I'll try to, if it's a lot, I'll get some of it done up ahead of time for you guys. So this one I'm thinking I'm probably going to do ornaments. Last year I did an ornament card. This year I'll do a different, slightly different ornament. May hang some candy canes from the ornaments. Not sure yet, but we'll see. I'm going to try and keep the cards fairly simple this year so you don't have to spend all day and all night working on them. Okay. Next, like I said, I've gotten most of them. Okay, the next one is Regal Reindeer. And I wasn't going to get this one, but I really liked the child handing the apple to the reindeer. So I decided to go ahead and get it. So this is red rubber. Lots of dies. Put it back there the way it should be. So probably you can be warned, we'll probably be doing something with the child handing the reindeer an apple, and we will probably be using the watercolor pencils to color in the reindeer. That's just a thought I'm having right now. So, okay, and with that one, I really like this idea too, so we might do something like that. I haven't decided for sure yet. We shall see. All right, I did not get Mistletoe Magic. That's the first one I skipped, I think. I did get the Santa Express Suite because it's nice to have a little children's set too. So this is the Santa's Delivery. And I got the whole suite. So again, it's a photopolymer, one of the see-through ones. Has dies to cut out a lot of the things that are here, plus things that aren't there. So there's a wreath die that you can cut things out with. There's a train track that you can put your train on. So I like that you can put the Christmas tree in here. See how it's a half of a Christmas tree, so that you can have it hanging out of the train. It's got some cute ideas. It's got a lot of different ideas we can do. So we'll be using that one definitely. And I did get the paper. I did not get the Memories and More set. I have these little adhesive back stars. These are cute. They kind of look pink and orange, but they're one of those iridescent kind of things. So there they are. They're kind of nice. So we'll be using those, of course. Got to have some bling on our cards. It's nice to be back on live, and I don't plan to be on for very long. I do have a lot of different things, but I'm not going to show you everything in detail. Let me show you this paper, though. And again, I haven't opened any of my papers yet because everything came in after I had my surgery. So I did what I could. Okay, so we have Santa in the train. We have green and white stripes. I really like the paint spattered effect of this. I think it's really pretty. Really like that a lot. Okay, that's design number 1. Let's see here. We have more. This is petal pink in the background. Mr. and Mrs. Claus. I like how they have some of them African American and some of them white. That's pretty cool. And actually it's different shades all over. And then the back of that says fa la la. I like that a lot. That's a neat set. Neat design. And we have yet another petal pink background. I'm not sure we're going to make a petal pink card though, with the tree and the reindeer and the presents in the back. And then on the back is the ho ho ho. We're more apt to use these sides, I think, in the cards this year. And then we have presents on the front. Who says what's front and what's back, right? And little Christmas colored dots on the back. Hi, cat. Little bit, you have to get off the table, honey. Little bit. Okay, and then we have this one with the Christmas trees. And on the back is snowflakes. I love this one. Warning, this is probably what will be in the background of at least one of the cards. So Little Bit's about to lie down in the middle of everything. Oh, he's getting down. Okay. And then the final one. It's kind of neat on the front. And on the back, I like that too. Almost like falling stars. Okay, so that paper is called Santa Express. And I did not get the landscape, or the folders, the Charming Landscapes folders. I had them on my list and then I took them back off because I still have some Christmas embossing folders from last year that are current, so I thought we'd just use those. And I also didn't get the iridescent trim, I don't think. Oh, yes, I did. I take it back. I lied. So this is the iridescent trim. Hang on a second. Okay. The iridescent trim. Just open this up. So there's the iridescent trim. It's really pretty. Kind of odd, but really pretty. So we'll be using that on something. Probably not a whole lot of it, just a little. Let me see it up close. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Moving on. Okay, Joyful Flurry. I think that's one I haven't done my card on yet, my Rolodex card on yet. So this is Joyful Flurry. I haven't put this together yet. So it has a lot of snowflakes, which I actually love snowflakes, so that'll be nice. And the words. So I'll be putting this together later. I love putting the stamps together, and maybe I'll do one for you on here. So it's a season of magic and wonder, sending you all the best this new year. Joyful wishes, happy Christmas, and let it snow. And then several different snowflakes. And it comes with a set of Frosted Flurry dies. So I got the bundle on this one. And of course I haven't done anything to cut these out yet to be able to show you samples of how they cut out. But you can see in the catalog here that they don't actually cut completely out. All of them don't cut completely out. So this has two pages. So this one will do some cuts, so you can pop some things up if you want to. And then there isn't one that will cut the outside of that one. There is that will cut, let's see here. Let's see what cuts the outside of what. So, nope. Maybe none of them cut the outside of any of them. Nope, doesn't look like it. So they're completely different things. Interesting. So I'll show you more on that later when I've got some done. So actually I see that this one cuts out that. Can you see that? Yeah, this one cuts out that. And this one cuts out that. And this one cuts out that. Okay, so that's what it is. And then there's a little one here that cuts out that one. So, and then you have separate ones that you can use also. So we'll be doing something with that for sure. Okay, it was not where that was supposed to go, but that's okay. We'll worry about that later. Just put that back aside over here. And let's see if I got any of those jewels. Whoops, those are falling all over the place. Let's see what I've got here. Nope. So I did not get these jewels, at least not yet. Okay, I didn't get the, did I get the, wait, maybe I did get the sweet gingerbread. Huh, it's been a while since I ordered. Nope, I don't see sweet gingerbread here anywhere. So I must not have gotten sweet gingerbread. Thought I did, but guess not. I did not get handmade wishes or get the punch for handmade wishes. This one I have from last year, so we will be using this again this year. We'll be doing something other than what we did last year. So we'll have that. I did not get Merriest Moments. Nope. I did get Leaves of Holly. I had to get the Boughs of Holly set. Here we go. Leaves of Holly. So this is Leaves of Holly. Here's how they stamp out. So you've got two, you could do a lighter red here and a darker red here. So I'm thinking probably Real Red and Mary Merlot. So you can do two-step stamping. Again, it's photopolymer. Here's all of the, and it's nice. So you have a banner or my brain is going blank, but a banner is good enough. And then it has some holly leaves on it. So that'll be kind of cool. We'll probably use that. And then you can also cut out, this goes on this, like this. So you can have a background for it as well. And then have it cut out in the middle. So you can have two shades of green on it if you wanted to. So that one I'm got all kinds of different ideas for. Yeah, see, they did that. They did two different shades here, but they did it with the dyes, and I'm going to probably just do it with the ink. I don't want you guys stuck die cutting constantly. I did not get, did I? I don't believe I got the, I did get the ribbon that goes with it. This is the woven, natural woven ribbon. Yes, natural woven ribbon. So I did get that, but I don't think I bought the textural elements. I'll look and see in a second. Okay, so here's the woven ribbon. There you go. It's quite sheer, actually. It's really pretty. Very flexible, very soft. So that's that. Okay. Let's see here. There. Don't mind me while I get my act together here. Okay. So that, okay, let's see. I'm sure I have that paper. I would be very remiss to not order the paper along with everything else. So let me see that paper. And that paper is called Boughs of Holly one. Let's see here. Boughs of holly. Yep. Oh, poinsettias. So pretty. This will be a very elegant card. I really am looking forward to doing this card. I think this will end up being one of my favorites. Okay, and then it's just some kind of blotchy red on the back. Then we have more poinsettias on a white background with kind of a marble look on the back of that one. And then we have trees. I love this paper. And on the back of the trees is just shades of green in like a marble background. And then here we have the holly. And on the back of the holly, we have some different shades of green and some stripes. More poinsettias. And on the back is red marbly look with some polka dots. This is just such elegant paper. This would make great wrapping paper too. That's really pretty. And then, ooh, it almost looks like Christmas camouflage. So again, that's the Boughs of Holly, 12 by 12 paper. So I see that 4 people are on, but only 2 people have spoken. So if you want to be included in my raffle, please make sure that you say something. Let me know that you're here. Okay, on to the next one. I did not get this one. This has been very popular with people that I've been talking to. But I think probably I just didn't like the way it looked in the samples, so I just didn't think about it. It's not too late yet. Decorate with happiness. Yes, I got decorated with happiness, and I know it's kind of similar to the one, what's that one? The one with the ornaments, but not so, spruced up, but not so similar that I couldn't do something completely different with this. So again, it's photopolymer, lots of dies to go with them. So this will cut out the branch, and this will cut out that ornament, and this will cut out that ornament, and this one, excuse me, will cut out that ornament. But there's also some other ornaments that you can cut out with the dies that don't have anything matching. So that'll be neat. Sorry, guess I'm not used to talking a lot. Okay, so I've got some ideas for that one too. I really have to get down to thinking about these things. I did not buy the flat jingle bell trinkets, so I just bought the bundle. Just sometimes it's hard to mail things with trinkets on them. They wreck the envelope. One tip I have found is to put a piece of foam, buy some craft foam, kids craft foam, and cut them down to the size of your cards and stick a piece of craft foam on top of the card inside the envelope so that these things push into the foam so that it doesn't put a hole in the envelope. Okay, the barn, the Christmas barn. I was telling Aunt Bev yesterday, my apologies. I accidentally didn't order her order right after our kit class on Sunday, and when I went to place the order yesterday, this was not available. So it is going to be available again in July 25th. So I've got it. I've got a note on my calendar on my phone to place the order right away on July 25th. This is a really beautiful, homey looking, not homely, homey looking item. So here again, it's photopolymer, but all kinds of things to cut out. So you have this fence works with this fence, but then you also have this fence that you can just cut out that doesn't have a stamp that goes with it. And you have the barn, you have Santa and his sleigh, or you have 2 people in a sleigh. It's not Santa and his sleigh. You have a wreath that actually has a die cut for it. Trees. Merry Christmas to you and yours. May joy fill your heart this season, and it's the most wonderful time of the year. So this card, we're going to make it. It's going to say it's the most wonderful time of the year on the outside, with the barn in the background, just stamped and not cut out, with the sleigh riding by, and the this will just be stamped And this I will be writing by, and there will possibly be a little piece of the other fence coming off the card on the other side. So the wreath will be hanging on the barn, and that will be 3D. So that card I have all figured out already. It's neat. There's a silo. So there's a silo die cut. It's in here somewhere. So lots of neat things in that one. But that's the only one that I really have completely planned out. And I'm going to love it. I hope you guys will too. Okay. Okay, so this paper I have left over from last year. So that was last year's paper too. So we will be using that paper. I did not get the family and friends set. It just it's too specific for so many different people making Christmas cards. Too hard to make it your own, I guess. I love it. It just isn't appropriate for the card class. Okay, Lights Aglow. I was just looking at this. This is the stamp set I showed, or the die cut set I showed you that I'm keeping in my case as opposed to in with the set, because the set is just words. Brightest Glow. The set is just all words. So, season's greetings, happy holidays, may the peace of the season light your world, and may your new year be the brightest, so on and so forth. So, and it says that it coordinates with the Labels Aglow dies, which it does, because these sayings can go inside of these things, but it can be used for so many other things. So I decided to just keep it in my other things, in where I can get to it all the time. Okay, so this paper is very pretty. Let me find it here. So much paper. So very much paper. I can show you that paper from, I'm not going to show you the paper from the last one that came from last year. Just, I'll flip through it real quick here. That's it. Sorry. You don't get to see a lot. Now, I know that I have that paper here somewhere. Maybe it's let's see, is it 6 by 6? It is, I'll bet. No, yes, it's 6 by 6. Okay. So it's in these little piles here somewhere. Thought I got it. Maybe I didn't get it. Maybe I didn't get the paper only because it's 6 by 6, and I would have had to buy a bunch of packages to use them for all of the cards. So the Glimmer paper, Glimmer 12 by 12, that's the one I tried to show you before. Yep. So I guess I didn't realize they had all the 3 different colors in it. I haven't opened it yet. Let's see what we've got here. So we've got this really pretty vanilla color. Very sparkly, very pretty. And we've got, if I can get underneath the sticky part here. So there's 2 of those. Oh, this green is gorgeous. I don't know if that's Evening Evergreen. Let's see what it says here. Yes, Evening Evergreen Gold and Very Vanilla. That is just beautiful. Yep, we'll be using that for sure. And the gold. So we've got that paper. These papers won't necessarily be used with what they're shown with in here. I'll use them wherever I want to. Okay, and I know I have these. I don't see them here, but I remember ordering those. These are not them. Red and green adhesives. These are called Festive Pearls, and I know I ordered them. So they are here somewhere. I just can't show them to you right now because they have misplaced themselves. Let's see here. Yeah, they have. Wait a minute. Nope, that's not it. Okay. So they're here somewhere. If I find them. Oh, wait. There's a bunch of stuff in another bin. Nope. Not there. Okay. Well, we'll move on. I know I have them. I just don't know where they are. Okay, so that's Brightest Glow. All right. Christmas lights I did not get. Season, Christmas to remember. Nope. Okay. Brightest Glow, I just showed you. That was on the other page. I did get the Christmas Scotty because I like to have a punch every once in a while too. Makes life a lot easier if you can have a punch instead of a die cut. Where'd the punch go? Let's see my deer punch and my penguin punch. Okay, so this is a Christmas Scotty. It obviously is a photopolymer. Yep. Because when I have a photopolymer, the first couple of times you stamp it, it doesn't stamp well. So usually what I do is I use Versamark ink on it first, because that seems to season it up a bit so that it will work. I'm just looking for my Scotty punch because I know it's here somewhere. Well, I don't know where it is, but here's what it does. So you can put a bow on him. So we'll be doing, this will be a simple card. We'll probably do some of this in the background and just do the Scotty. I'll figure it out, but this will be a fairly simple card. One that'll be quick and easy to make. Okay. I did not get seal of approval because it's just it's granddaughter and grandson, a little bit too specific. Window Wishes I did not get. North Pole Mischief I loved, but I wasn't sure if all of you would love it, so I didn't bother to get it. I know of at least one person that's going to be ordering it though. So obviously it's one that somebody loves. It's very cute. I love this one with the dog having the cat all tied up and the cat's look. I just think that's adorable. I may just get that for myself at some point. I did not get Yeti to the Party. Trees for Sale I did not get, but just a hint. This supposedly coordinates with, in the celebration, the tree lot dies, and I do have a set of those that will be raffled off at some point during one of my upcoming classes. So just so you know. And they can be used without that, let me go back to them here. Where'd they go? They could be used without the stamp set. They come pretty, it's like it suddenly disappeared from the mini. There they are. So it comes with the full trailer plus some siding stuff that you can put on it and a dog that you could just cut out and draw a little eye on and the trees. So really this whole set could be used without the stamps completely. Okay. Hope and Peace. I love these. I love the sayings. So Hope and Peace I did get. Wishing you the hope and peace of Christ this season. Emmanuel, God with us. May knowing Christ bring you peace for today, hope for tomorrow, and joy in every season. Peace on earth, goodwill to all. Tidings of comfort and joy with love and hope. God's blessings to you. The weary world rejoices. I just really, and I like the fonts too. So we'll be using this probably along with another set. Or maybe it'll just be that. We'll see. I have some wonderful ideas for this one. Peace to you. I just really like this. I just really like the background. And this again will be a very simple card, but it'll be a beautiful card too. So Silent Night, Holy Night, may God's hope and love shine on you this season. Peace to you at Christmas in the light of the world. So I just really like that one. So yep, we'll be doing something with that. All right. I did not do the gnomes because I did a gnome card last year. And that's, I love it, but that's very, I don't know. I didn't think like I could get away with doing gnome cards twice in a row, 2 years in a row. So I also didn't get the paper. Snowman Magic, I didn't get. Nope, I didn't get. All Bundled Up, I already had a reindeer, so I didn't feel like I needed a moose. So I didn't get that one either. This one, Perched in a Tree. I cannot wait to come up with an idea for this one. I just love this. And I think this is red rubber. Yes, it is. And I love the background stamp, the oval shaped background stamp. So we will be using this. This is just going to be a beautiful card. I just know it is. That little bird. And I'll let you guys color him whatever you want. I'm thinking a little blue bird. But that's not necessarily Christmassy. You can make them whatever color you want. I'll have everything out there for you to use. So all different choices. This is, I think, probably This, I said the other one would be my favorite card, but this was definitely my favorite stamp set in there, I think. Okay. And I did not get Countless Trees. And then we're into other seasons, and I was focusing just on Christmas, so I didn't bother with any of this. Cottage Wreaths I did not get. I think the rest of them may be from the other from the annual catalog, the rest of the sets that we'll be using. Splendid Thoughts I have. I have that stamp set. Obviously, that's not a Christmas set, but I do have that set. Did buy that one. Forever Friendship, no. Celebrate with Tags, I did not get because we're not making tags. We're making cards, but this has got some neat things in it. So maybe for another class. Very Best Occasions, I didn't get because we already have 2 with sayings. Actually, 3. I'll show you in a minute. Then bundles they're talking about, and so there we're to the end of that. Now let me show you real quickly in the Celebrations catalog. I have gotten everything I've wanted in the Celebration catalog and extras. So I do have the, obviously we're not using this for Christmas, but I do have the hippos, the hippest hippos, and we're probably going to use that for an August card, I would think. So it's very simple. And then it has, you can cut out all 3 hippos, so it's really cute. Very, very cute. Lots of other things you can cut out too. There's little things of grass. There's a scuba mask and a snorkel. There are sunglasses, and I have been seeing people using this sunglass die on the moose in that one and on, several different things. So I may try that on the penguins or something. We'll see. Make sunglasses. So just to show you that. Not Christmassy, but just to show you that I have that one. And I didn't really feel the need to have this one, but I did get lots of that paper, and that will be one of the prizes that we'll be giving away in raffles over the next few months. It's pretty paper. Better to see it in real life, I think, than in the catalog. So I like the plaids. I like the flowers. Acorns. It's so pretty. That's pretty too on the back. I haven't actually opened any of these things yet. Ooh, look at this. That gives me an idea of coloring that other bird. Okay. Oh, that's nice too. I love when they do that. Okay. And little houses. That's cute. With like medallion type flowers on the back. Toadstools. That reminds me of another paper we had with the wood cuts. So this is what this is for. It coordinates with this wood cut paper. I didn't really think there was a need for wood cuts. So this is one of the few things I did not get. That's pretty. And tree branches on the back. That's nice too. So that's that paper, and a couple of people will be getting that as raffle gifts. Okay. I got these. I got a few sets of these, and I may keep one set and I may raffle off. So this is where I get a lot of my raffle gifts for the next few months is from the celebration. I grab extras so that I can have them to raffle off. Oh, I think, nope. Okay. This one, I love this set. We're not going to use it. I don't think we're going to use it for Christmas or anything, but I just think it's gorgeous. I love these realistic stamps. I just think it's beautiful. So we'll probably do something with this in August or in October. We'll see. I can go over there. I have 3 sets of this paper. If we don't use them all for Christmas cards, they will be in the auction, and they're basically just gold and silver, stripes and polka dots. Pretty basic paper. We've got, I think, 6 sheets of gold stripe, 6 sheets of gold polka dot, 6 sheets of silver stripe, and 6 sheets of silver polka dot. So that'll be fun to use. Probably together, probably stripes and polka dots together, or colors, silver and gold together. Okay, I have this one because I had so much free stuff that I had to do something. So I went ahead and got it. Woohoo, amazing. Hey, oops, to another year. So sorry. You are around the sun. So we will be using this not in a Christmas thing, not in a Christmas class, but maybe October, maybe August. I haven't even started on August yet. So there you go. If any of you who come to my class want to see these, and as I said, I have the tree lot dies. They will definitely be a giveaway. So be warned, you may get those. I have this set, and I haven't decided yet if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to give it away. I will probably use it in one of the upcoming card classes, and then if I'm going to give it away right after that card class. I think it's really pretty. The iris and it looks like kind of a rose. It's got some thorns. I don't know my flowers well enough to know what that is, and it also has the paper, which I must have because it came with the paper. You got the paper and the stamp set. So I must have that paper. Oh, that was what was lying underneath everything. So this is the paper that goes with it. So maybe, I don't know if I'm going to give the stamp set and the paper away together. I'll have to think on that because that's a lot to give to one person. I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. So let's see what this paper looks like. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. And then there is that with yellow stripe on the background. I'm guessing that's So Saffron and Daffodil Delight, or it could be Crushed Curry actually. That's pretty. That's very elegant on the back there. Let's see here. One more. There we go. Ooh, pretty. I like it. Maybe I'll just keep it for myself. No, just kidding. Just kidding. All right. And actually, I think I didn't get this. I wouldn't really have any use for it, but I think that it was offered to me. Actually, I might have gotten it in this order from the card class that's coming because I might have been eligible for it, or I might not be getting it because when the barn set wasn't available, it took that off of Bev's order. Hi, Pamela. And so I may not have been eligible for it anymore. So who knows? But it doesn't matter because I wasn't really interested in it. Okay, the rest of the sets that we will be using for the Christmas card class are from... this is the host. How did I miss that? Where'd the catalog go? There's a catalog there. If any of you haven't gotten a catalog yet and you want one, please let me know and I will send you one. So this one is the host set. Caroling Mice. I think this is adorable. So we'll be doing something with this for one of the cards, samples for the Christmas cards. Definitely. So that's one. Okay. This one is a holdover from last year, I think. Either that or it's in the current annual catalog, Christmas season. So it has all these label dies are going to be great to use for cutouts and things like that. So lots of things to do with this. So we'll be using this, and I know there's a few that are similar, but I'll be making as different looking cards as I possibly can. Something different. Okay, that one. And then there's this one from the current annual catalog, Christmas to Remember, so it's another thing full of sayings. So that'll be used in coordination with something else. And the final one from the main catalog, from the annual catalog, is Trimming the Tree. So we'll be using this one as well. So those are the ones that I've got. Those are the ones that I'll be using for our Christmas cards. And I can't wait to get some samples made and show them to you. Let me flip you back around here. Hang on. You guys can just look at the inside of my hand for a minute. All right, there we go. So that's what I've got for you today. I just thought I'd go through those and not really do any stamping because I haven't had a chance to stamp in 3 weeks. I haven't had a chance to prep. I've just been assembling stamps and making my Rolodex cards and things like that. So I am feeling better every day and really looking forward to going to the acupuncturist today. She's going to be doing something called manual lymphatic drainage on my knee and hopefully getting some of the swelling out of my knee. I've got quite a bit of swelling there. It's making it hard to do my exercises and improve, but it is getting better. And I will be 100% before you know it. There will be a card class in August 13th, 14th, 15th. So I'll be sending something out about that as soon as I have some samples made. For those of you who are local, for those of you who aren't local, if you're interested in doing a to-go kit, I can send one to you for the price of shipping plus the $20 for the cost of the class. Good to see some of you on here. I know many people are at work and missing this. So if you watch this between now and 11 o'clock Thursday morning, tomorrow morning, please make sure that you post something so that I know, just say hi so that I know to include you in my drawing for a prize.